Hi, I'm Chris Farley, and this is the Chris Farley Show. And tonight, my host is Vice President Kamala Harris, one of the greatest VPs around, I guess. I'm terrible at this.
It's okay, so
Really?
am I. Yeah, I'm the worst, but you're doing a good job.
No, I'm not. Kamala Harris was a district attorney, attorney general, senator, and first woman vice president. Is that right?
Yeah, and I was also the first African American woman too.
Hey, yeah, you remember your parents?
Oh yeah.
Remember when your mom was born in India and your dad was born in Jamaica? That's awesome. Hey, you remember when you called 18-year-olds stupid?
Yeah, they are stupid.
And remember when you said they make really bad decisions?
They do. They really do.
That's awesome. So, are you a border czar? Remember when Joe Biden named you border czar, and then you never went to the border, and now the media is saying that you were never the border czar?
Yeah, I was never the border czar. There's no such thing as a border czar.
Hey, do you remember that when the delegates installed you as the Democratic nominee and without any public voting?
Yeah, I do.
That was awesome.
Yeah, and follow me on TikTok.
Okay. Hey, you remember when you unleashed a record-setting wave of criminals into America? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember it.
And do you remember when you bailed out BLM criminals who burned down American cities and caused $2 billion in damage?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Awesome. Hey, do you remember when you were in your late 20s and Willie Brown was in his late 60s?
Oh yeah.
You remember when you guys dated? What? Do you remember what that was like?
It made my career.
That was awesome. Hey, you remember when you jailed 1,500 people for marijuana, and then 14 years later you said you were against jailing people for marijuana?
Yeah, I remember.
Awesome. Do you remember when you smoked?
Oh yeah, back in college.
Do you remember when you went to college?
Oh yeah, I graduated in 1986.
Remember when you said you smoked and listened to Tupac and Snoop Dogg in 1986?
Yeah, I smoked and listened to Tupac all day.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember. It was in college.
Remember when Snoop Dogg and Tupac came out in the 90s? You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
So awesome. Do you remember when nobody voted for you?
Yep, I remember.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
And then do you remember when you had do you remember when you had to drop out?
Yep.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
Awesome.